We certainly welcome the Students' Charter as a codifying of existing best practice. Most schools are already doing this, and it is good to have it set out down on paper in clear black and white. However, we would have a concern with some of the language. For example, it talks about the school being a service provider. Schools are not the educational equivalent of Tesco. They are partnerships, and they only work when parents and teachers work together. We would also have a concern that schools in the primary school sector are suffering from initiative overload. The amount of administration that has been put down in schools is increasing all of the time. Much of this is necessary and valuable, but it does mean that teachers and principals can sometimes be a little bit defensive because they see more work arriving in on top of them. I know it is not the intent of the Student Charter, but we would have a concern that the subtext of the Student Charter is that some of schools are doing something wrong. We would therefore urge that the Department, in drafting and redrafting this, would be cognizant of the language and would celebrate schools rather than suggesting that they are doing something wrong, which I don't believe is the intent. Finally, rights also have responsibilities. There are a minority, thankfully a very tiny minority of parents, who are not always as grateful or as respectful of the efforts of schools as they might be. It would be very useful to have the responsibilities of parents and the responsibilities of students set out in the Charter so that all stakeholders have a clear idea of their rights and responsibilities. Thank you.